Oh man, I don't even know what I want to stream tonight. I think what Dungeon Siege might be something. Hell, I should have decided this before I hit start. Let's try Darkest Dungeon, maybe. God, I haven't even opened this up in a while. Hey, I'll be starting here shortly. Get to watch my ugly face for a little bit.
Ruin has come to our family.
Fucking A, man. Hold on a sec.
You
Let me get
opulent
Darkest
imperial,
Dungeon up here.
gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor.
Come on, show up. There we go. That'll work. I haven't used the Butcher's Circus DLC. That shows you how long it's been since I've logged in. My apologies. My apologies. I don't even know what I want to stream tonight, man. It's been like usually I do like a early access stream or something on a Thursday. But I don't have any early access stuff that I particularly want to play right now. Oh God, when's the last time I played this? That's a long time. That's like almost. Is that a year ago that I played that? My God. Tell you what, I'm gonna click on another. I'm gonna start a new one. Sure, why not? I think I'm gonna skip the circus area because I'm not into multiplayer. Unless somebody would rather watch me play something else. Start the campaign. We'll go with Darkest. I'm not terribly great at this game. Alright. We'll do this. We'll do this. Sure, why not? I mean, my other options are one of the Elder Scrolls games. Maybe somebody would like to watch me play one of those. You know what I really need to do?
You will arrive along
And I've been thinking about this for a little while. What I need to do is get like a setup where I can do like D&D adventure design and like film the mapping and everything. My maps are terrible, but at least I can give some demonstrations on what I do with them.
damnably transcendent terrors.
It's been a very long time since I've played this game. Or at least since I've played this game on the computer. I play it on the Switch from time to time. I need to set my capture card up so I can get my Switch recorded too. Ugh. Well, we've been through the tutorial a bunch of times. I don't know. Come on. Are you loaded up, game? This is taking a long time. Oh, wait. Is it because I got my controller plugged in? Give me a second. Did it lock up? I think it... No, there we go. For a moment there, I thought it locked up. Just starting a new campaign in Darkest Dungeon. It has been a long time since I've played this on the computer.
The hamlet is just ahead.
So how is everybody doing? I see a couple people are watching. A couple people are watching. I didn't even know what I was feeling like tonight. Right, did I get startled? Or did I just mess my order up here? Yeah, let's get that taken care of. Alright, get people back in order. There we go. But yeah, I really need to do like a adventure creation setup where I'm like where I've got like a multiple camera setup where I can show book references and such. Well, not necessarily book references, but basically where I can set like a dungeon design type video together. One of the things that I've been toying with the idea of for a very long time was doing like an introduction to old school design, and just showing the not necessarily the more advanced points, but designing an old school adventure from like the ground up and just showing the basics, you know. And I've been toying with that idea for over a year.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the best choice to stream tonight. I probably should have picked something a little bit better, but what the hell do I even what do I even stream besides indie games and the Fallout thing that I've got going on? I could have streamed Fallout 4, but I don't like Fallout 4. I'll say it. I'm not a big fan of Fallout 4. Yeah, I asked some random chat, one of my role-playing chats, what I should stream tonight, and one of them answered, stream Kaizo. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna stream Kaizo stuff. I'm terrible at platformers to begin with. I don't even know I'm wearing this, man. I already know everything involved with this particular game, or at least the early parts of it. I haven't actually done a lot with the DLC in this game. I probably should. Alright, let's get back to the Hamlet. That first chest is always trapped, I think. Come on. See what new quirk I got. Hippocratic. That's almost useless on Dismas. Not completely useless, but almost useless. You know what I could do?
Home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands.
I could stream some like retro JRPGs or something. You know, I have a Let's Play, or not a Let's Play. Well, yeah, it is basically a Let's Play. I've got an entire playthrough of Dragon Warrior 1, like recorded and on my hard drive. Like ready to edit and put up. Let me take a look at this before I move onward. Yeah, I've got like something like 7 hours of. It's a little bit more than that. Some of these are closer to 2 hours. But yeah, I've got like 7 videos of me just breezing through Dragon Warrior 1 in one day. I should put it up somewhere. I started a Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 2, Dragon Warrior 2, because it was before the Dragon Quest II one. And never got around to putting that up. But I never got around to finishing it either. Huh. I don't know. Hey, what's up? I'm basically killing a little time tonight because I was I do my streams on Thursdays, and I honestly didn't even know what I wanted to stream tonight. So I'm doing Darkest Dungeon for inspiration. Even though I know it's not exactly my biggest draw. No, I need to get more people. No, give me back to town. Get me back to town. I need to hire more people. Let's see. Your third position. You're. Oh, you're all over the place.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Are you okay in that? Yeah, I think you're okay in fourth position. So she'll be third. You'll be fourth.
Pious and unrelenting.
And I think I should boost the stagecoach because you always need to boost the stagecoach. There we go. So yeah, I've been just tossing ideas out tonight. I've been trying to get motivated to stream something. It's just one of them nights, you know. So I'm not an expert on this game by any stretch of the imagination. So if I do things incorrectly here, bear with me. I just like the old school feel of it. It reminds me of like classic dungeon crawling. Although I think they go a little heavy. Yeah, I haven't done the multiplayer in this one yet. Need a Thursday night player. Yeah, you know what I need to do is I need to do an old school game. Tabletop game. Right now I'm running... I do 2 patron games. And I do them during the day. And one of them's 5th edition. I think we only really do that like twice a month. And then one of them is AD&D 2nd edition, and that one's actually coming towards an end, so maybe we'll start another adventure sometime soon. But then I run a Tuesday, like a 5th edition game on Tuesdays. You may have seen my Tomb of Annihilation game. After that one concluded, I like made my own setting, and it's kind of based on like a mix of like Berserk and Goblin Slayer, and with a touch of The Witcher like here and there in it. And I've been trying to figure out whether I should put that up online. I've been recording it, so I've got it on the hard drive. So I've got the footage on the hard drive. Let me take a look at what I've got on the hard drive. I've got so many videos on the hard drive. I should like put this up. Give me a second. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can't find a way to display this. Because it would amuse me. Alright, where's Explorer? Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. This is my, like... I still haven't cleaned this up. This is my source video directory right now. And I've still got like source for all my reviews and stuff because I am completely useless in archiving stuff. I've still got my entire Age of Decadence Let's Play on here, the source files. Blackridge Barony, that's the one I'm using. That's the one I'm doing. It's 5th edition, but I kind of designed it to play more like a old school game. So we've had between 5 and 6 players in it, and I gave them 2 characters each. Now I don't know if you've played you played a lot of 5th edition. I know some of my viewers mostly stick to old school, but this party has ranged between 10 and 12 people, like 4 sometimes when somebody doesn't show up, and it's been all about exploring what is effectively just a little tiny barony that's divided up into little estates and trying to take over the barony estate by estate. So I've been doing it for 30 weeks now. Yeah, it's I never got into Numenera or that. I probably should take a look at it. But yeah, I've got stuff in here. Here's that whole... I got like the entire game of Dragon Warrior here. I need to edit and put up. I've got... In my Fallout Let's Play, you can see I've got 24 episodes recorded, 18 of them up, and like everything from what's currently up. What went up today? What went up today? Let me take a look. Oh. YouTube, why would you limit me accessing my content here? All right. I just put up Fallout episode number 14 today. So my patrons currently have access to up to 18, and I've got 6 more I need to edit and put up. So yeah, I've got just a ton of stuff up here. I've got my entire Neverwinter 2 original campaign Let's Play up here. I'll get back to the game in a second. I'm just giving a little bit of a glimpse into the behind the scenes on this stuff. This is my patron, my patron D&D. This is my newest. This is the AD&D 2nd edition one. I've been doing that. I've got 39 episodes of that. Although, to be fair, it hasn't been going on for 39 weeks because at the very beginning I was running it twice a week because my other patron game kind of went downhill. And I've got footage from all of this. So at any moment, like, I could pull highlights of the patron games and put them together as a sort of reel, I guess. The thing that always got me is that I mean, yeah, it's cool if you want. I'd appreciate it. But it's just as people have time, and people have time, But I've been running like a 5th edition one since 2018. But that was I didn't get the first 8 episodes or the first eight sessions because I had a new hard drive about then. So if I had session 9 on March 4th of 2018, and I had 8 before that. And we weren't doing it every week, but like maybe 3 times a month, 2 or 3 times a month. So I've been doing the patron game since like late 2017, or like just the turn of 2018. And the 5th edition one, oh god, I've been doing a lot, has been going on to the last time I ran it was 4 days ago. It was on Tuesday of this week. And they're almost at the end of that campaign. So I got two patron D&D campaigns going that are both like almost at the end. There's my Pool of Radiance stuff for my 2nd channel. Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff that I got on my they also get I got a full playthrough of Expedition Viking that the supporters have, and it's not just Patreon. I have a Subscribe Star, and I've got channel membership. Channel membership also gets the early videos too. There's my Temple of Elemental Evil for my 2nd channel. Yeah, I need to clean my hard drive off. I seriously need to clean my hard drive off. I got Tomb of Horrors. Maybe I should put that up. The only problem is that okay, I don't know if you watched my Tomb of Annihilation game, but my Tomb of Annihilation game had Dan and Riddy or John and Jared and Chi and Kate, and I want to say about a month ago. I appreciate that. I really truly appreciate that. I hope it gives you the backlog of stuff. But I want to say about a month ago, I kind of kicked one of the players out because it was getting really hard to deal with. So I don't know if I want to start putting up the Black Ridge Barony stuff, because from here to like here of that campaign. And this is not the Patreon one. This is just my Tuesday game for my friends. All of that includes somebody that I removed from the game, and I don't know if I feel right about putting it up without her in it. I mean, with her in it, knowing that she gets removed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I kind of want to show off some of the things I'm doing with it. So what I may do is I may do like a guess like a highlight reel or something, and try and get that up. Because right now the only gameplay I have up on my channel in terms of tabletop gaming, let me get back to the game here at hand. The only tabletop gaming stuff I have up on my channel are the Goblin Gears campaign, which it got canceled for scheduling purposes, which sucked because it was really good. And then the Tomb of Annihilation, which is me GMing at my absolute worst. Like my Tomb of Annihilation campaign is me just. It's like I'm like checked out half the time, and I'm just basically running it by the book, like not even doing any work on it. It's like the laziest DMing ever, and and I don't know if I want that to be like, you know, my big the demonstration on how I GM, because I do these videos and I've got. I mean, I appreciate the patronage. I appreciate the patronage. That would be and you let me know if you want in on any of these on any of the 2 games. But we will be having some more coming up soon. In terms of the D&D and such. Hopefully some more old school stuff. But anyway, I was getting back to what I was saying. I got season 3 of Tabletops and Taverns, which I've been working on for like literally 2 years. But I've just been too distracted to really get into it. Right? So one of the main draws on my channel is my RPG reviews, my tabletop role-playing game reviews, and my my tabletop gaming commentary. So having the Tomb of Annihilation being like the only tabletop thing up there is like really awkward. Because it's like, yeah, as I said, it's me DMing at my worst. Yeah, I am just out of it tonight. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I got a message I need to respond to there. Yeah, this game... this game is... I like it, but it's not for everybody. And I haven't really spent a whole lot of time getting into the real upper levels of this. But one thing this game reminds me of, and I've mentioned it in the past and I'm mentioning it again, is old school dungeon crawling in terms of thematics. At least somewhat. Because you've got that sort of sword and sword. The setting is more of a... Yeah, the setting is more of a... I want to say like a... Like almost like a Cthulhu-esque kind of feel. Well, of course, but I want to say like 16th century or early 17th century almost. But they got a weird mix there. You know, it's like the end of the era where you'd see knights, but you start to see like firearms and such. So, in terms of that, it's not really like old school dungeon crawling, but in terms of the sword and sorcery aesthetic, or not sword and sorcery, the dark magics, the eldritch abominations and such, it almost leans towards a more almost like a too much micromanaging. It's got this, you know, it's got the Lovecraftian elements, but it almost feels kind of not necessarily like Lovecraft specifically sometimes, but almost like, you know how like Robert Howard for the Conan series took some elements of that Lovecraftian theme and then combined it with adventuring, and that influenced some of the earlier D&D mechanics, or not necessarily D&D mechanics, but D&D settings and dungeons. In that way, it reminds me of that. And yeah, I know some people are going to say it's going to be a bit of a stretch, but I think it does. I'm looking forward to the second one, but I'm going to tell you, I'm probably not going to pick the second one up right away when it comes out. Let me get that light thing up. I like traveling just over 50% on the light. It gives a nice balance. I've never finished this game because what happened is that I've got a bunch of things on my plate and I don't have time to finish the game. But I got towards where I was exploring the final dungeon before the yeah, this is kind of the flip side of that. It's not pure Lovecraft because it has some adventuring, you know. Yeah, man, the gold box games. I'm loving Pool of Radiance right now. I am absolutely adoring Pool of Radiance. I've got I just finished recording 6 more episodes today that I'll have up over the weekend, and I might push that to 9 depending on how I feel tomorrow. Yeah, it's a Lovecraftian setting by design with adventuring in it. Whereas the Conan stuff is a sword and sorcery setting by design with some Lovecraft in it. So it's kind of like the balance. I would like to see more Howardian games, aside from just yeah, yeah, I actually didn't know about that. I've been playing the gold box games since like they came out, and I never actually reeled at Howard. Yeah, yeah. I would like to see more Conan-like games, not Conan itself, but sword and sorcery, high adventure with a touch of Lovecraftian horror. I want to see more of those games out there. I was actually talking to one of my players, Riddy, because Riddy is an author, and he's got a couple. He's got a book out now, and he's working on a second one. But I was talking to him. I was like, I need to get back into writing because I've done a few novels, but they're mostly like trash. And I will admit my novels are trash. But I was sitting there saying, what I need to do is I need to get some writing done. I need some books out. Remember, subsequent games, having a paladin in your party means you can control at least the bonus party members. I will remember that. I need to get the only reason I didn't have a party in the a paladin in the first one is because they don't let you. For my next one, I will be transferring some of the characters over, but I will be replacing them. Here's the thing: I wrote a fantasy. I've written 2 fantasy novels, but they're like not the kind of novels that I would put on this channel. And then I've written 1 horror novel, but it's kind of like it's like not even horror. It's called A Room of Shadows, and it's on Amazon, but it's kind of trash. It's just like something I knocked out in a weekend. I failed. Did I fail that trap or did I step into it? I thought I pushed up. I think I pushed forward instead. My bad. Well, it was targeted towards like almost like young adult horror, and that's kind of garbage. Not Goosebumps level, but almost. And I just kind of knocked it out in a couple weekends. But I was talking to him, and I was like, anyway, I was talking to Riddy, and I was like, I need to get back into writing because even though my schedule is packed, yeah, I guess it's like a garbage it's like a garbage step between Goosebumps and King. It's not any good. If you look at you know what I should do is I should give like a promo code to my. I'll put a promo code on the patrons and support and the subscribe star stuff later, or something. I'll make a promo code so you can take a look at it for free. Yeah, but it's just basically trashed here. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I was talking to him about how I need to write some stuff just to get like another stream of stuff going. Yeah, see, I would love that thing. I would love that thing. I would love that type. Your hero's doing the right thing for the wrong reason. Because heroes... Here's the thing about, like, Sword and Sorcery, especially the old Sword and Sorcery stuff, is that heroes are motivated by their own... Not necessarily by saving the world. It's like saving the world might be a side effect of them just trying to survive. And I love that kind of thing. But I was telling him, I was like, I am torn between what I want to write next. Because what I really feel like writing is like some old school Conan-style Sword and Sorcery type stuff. Or something in a similar vein. Houndmaster only? Ah, that's a good one. It's a rare, but it's Houndmaster only. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Profit. Yeah. Profit works. As long as you got to make that gold. It's like Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser type stuff, where they were just trying to get get enough coin to like have a party or whatever. And in like the entire Fritz Lieber cycle on the Fafhrd and the Great Mouser is just two guys trying to make a buck. That's the kind of thing I want to write. And I was telling him, I was like, the only problem is that I'm a practical dude, you know? So if I write that kind of thing, I also kind of want to make sure that it's at least semi-profitable. You know what I'm saying? In other words, that it pays for the week or so that I take to write it. I don't mind writing garbage. I'm very practical in that matter. I'm not looking to be like some great author. I will happily write pulp garbage. I would love to write pulp garbage. Make a couple bucks a book, you know? But if it's not popular and nobody reads it at all, then, you know, it's like my horror book. I knocked that out in like a weekend or so. And it's up there. It made me a couple bucks, and then I forgot about it. Oh no, Deathblow resist -10. That'll be removed soon.
The tents are pitched. Banners.
God, it's been forever since I've played this. So I thought I turned off the Butcher's Circus. I thought I turned off the Butcher's Circus. That actually sounds awesome. Is it out there? Like, did you get a publisher? Did you self-publish, or is it out there at least? Man, feel free to link your book if you want to. That sounds like the kind of stuff people are interested in on my channel. No, I'm not going to enable it. I don't want to deal with the Butcher's Circus right now. Yeah. Or not even a living, but just like enough to make it worthwhile, you know? And I said and I was telling him the only problem is it's like if nobody reads it, nobody reads it, you know? What are people into these days? Mostly just like meme type stuff and like lit RPG and like young adult stuff. You know? It's just, you know, hard to get motivated. I said the other thing I could do.
Curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
I need to start getting my B team together here. What do you think? Is that going to be the core of my B team here? I'll pick them up until... It doesn't cost anything to get them up. I'll get another stage to coach networking. I don't know. It's not showing the link, man. Yeah. Well, if it tells me if it gives any problem with the link, like, you know where to send it. You know where to send it. I'll give you some yeah. Yeah, just email it to me, man. Yeah, YouTube's really squirrely about links in chat now. I have them enabled. Dodge. I want Dismas to be dodging. And I want you to be dodging. There you go. Boom. Am I good for another round? Yeah, I think I'm good for another adventure. Let's see what we can get here. Ah, the farmstead. Abomination. Well, I've got an abomination now. Virtue chance is nice. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. The other thing I was thinking about was maybe just taking the... Once I get Tabletops and Taverns Season 3 underway, I've got it about halfway written right now. I may just gather up the scripts for all my Tabletops and Taverns stuff, neaten them up, and then put together like a compilation book of notes on running RPGs. That'd be easy. Knowing my luck, it would sell. I'd be like, man, this is just garbage. Why buy it? This is... I don't know if this is a good ring or not. No, it doesn't look like a good ring. Abomination. Yeah, I think once you buff them up enough, that's basically what they become. They just start smacking stuff. It's going to be this one. I'm going to have to do this one. Even though this is kind of a BS loop. We'll do it. It's easy mode. Pick up one of these, one of these. You would not be wrong, my man. You would not be wrong. I'm sorry. I've been helping a friend. Nah, man. Yeah, I was just throwing ideas out. I was like, what would you guys be interested in? Because here's the thing about that. I got options, you know? And I know I'm basically... I went real easy on the YouTube channel for like a couple years. And I just let it coast. But I've been trying to up my game on the YouTube channel lately. So... to that end, I started producing a lot more of my Let's Plays and putting them out more regularly. And I'm starting to queue up more reviews, like more tabletop role-playing game reviews. But one thing I always wanted to do was to do the writing thing and then link that back to the channel and then link the channel to the writing thing. So it kind of meshes together, you know? Because this is a hobby for me. It's a really fun hobby, and it pays for itself. Yeah, that would be funny. Like branch out into that. Yeah, yeah. Just kind of have fun doing what I'm doing. You know, that would be fun. So I've been doubling down on recording the Let's Plays, so I want to get it... I'm almost a month ahead of time on some of these Let's Plays. Yeah, coasting along. Yeah, man, I was just... I just had too much going on in my life to really focus on the channel for so long. So coming up with the Tabletops and Taverns one, I want to do more than just have the next one focused on my face. So I'm going to start looking into like getting video. That's one of the reasons I've been pushing for like the patrons and the subscribe star stuff lately, is because I want to start getting getting stock video and stock images that I can use to make my tabletop commentary more palatable, you know. And I'm going to be looking into that coming up this next month. But once I get about a month ahead on my Let's Play stuff, I can maintain that with like one or 2 days a week. I can maintain that pretty much indefinitely. And that'll free up time to do some tabletop stuff. And then the tabletop stuff, I'm going to basically push myself 110% for like a couple of weeks to try and at least get like my foot in the door on that. And then I'll be able to cruise by on that on like maybe 3 days a week. And that'll leave me 2 days to basically do whatever else I need to do. I mean, aside from my day stuff, you know, aside from the stuff that I make money on. It's not that I make a lot of money, but, you know, I got the stuff that pays the bills, and I got the channel, but if I work the other stuff, then maybe I can start edging the stuff that pays the bills into the background and start doing stuff I really love. And then I'll die of a heart attack before 50. working like 7 days a week on all that. Man, my day job is looking after my folks' properties, basically. Making sure that the renters don't trash the place. Getting them out when they do. Getting the repairs in. It's property management. It's property management with a client that I cannot fail. Because if I fail, then my folks are out of their money. I know I pushed up on that. I just had the wrong person selected. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna give you that to buff you up because I'm gonna need to heal you next. Yeah, basically a landlord. Making sure my elderly folks get what they paid for all these years. Yeah, tell me about it. Now you understand why I was very, very anxious, shall we say, the last cycle. I'm gonna play a grenade. I've actually been doing pretty well. I haven't been paying attention to this game at all. And I've been doing decently at it. Oh my god. I need to heal him though. Now my other option, aside from writing a book or whatever, would be to write some adventures. The only problem on that is that adventure writing, unless you're writing 5th edition, is kind of hit or miss. I say that, but I've got a couple people that I mean, it's not like I've got a lack of contacts with people that write old school stuff, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Because I do reviews of old school stuff all the time. Well, not all the time, but when I get to do reviews, a lot of it's old school stuff. And I get contacted by the developers. I feel like if I asked for advice that they might be able to spot me some advice. I need to get this guy healed before he goes down. Oh my god, I need to upgrade my my character buffs here. Get those two dead. This one's gonna die next turn. I was just talking about how I was doing well without actually looking at the game, and then I almost got my butt kicked.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You need to eat. There you go. Yeah, let's use a key. Pick all that up. So what am I at? 100% of room battles. I know there's a room battle up here. That means I got to do it, right? No, I'm already up there. It has been so... I need to play this game more often. That's what it boils down to. And not just the Switch version. Like the actual proper PC version. I forgot how good this game was. Welcome back. You know another game I should stream... I should play more? Is Battle Brothers. Yeah, it's like... It's, I'm going all right here. These are the two that'll mess you up. I'm like more afraid of the stress than I am of losing hit points. So there is that. But yeah, I could do like a couple old school adventures and throw them together. The only problem is I got to look up how to do SRD type stuff. Oh, with the landlord cycle, yeah. Yeah, I made it through so far, so good. Provided that stuff stays stable. But then again, I live in Texas, so if it doesn't stay stable, then at least, you know, at least they'll have some trouble pulling it off of us. Oh god, I need to heal before I go in. This is... I want to keep at least 8 food in case I'm forced to eat. Yeah, the only problem with being self-employed like that is, like, you can't count. Like, you absolutely cannot count on a safety net unless you've made one for yourself. I used to do computer consulting for like small businesses and small to mid-sized businesses, but I got out of that racket. I just wasn't... Number one, I wasn't finding it enjoyable, and number two, I had to be on hand to make sure to look after my folks. And it just wasn't compatible. So I basically settled for property management landlording. Got one of them down. How are we on health over here? This guy's going to last... Oh, they're going to last. Well, one of them's going down now. Oh, 1 hit point away. Now I know how my players feel in D&D. When the enemy has 1 hit point. Gotta spam that heal. Alright. We'll take this one down. I should stun him, but... Here. I can take him down. And that guy's gonna die immediately anyway. Ah. None of this matters. Try for the crit. Yes! I mean, so far so good. These are all simple adventures, though. Yeah, I've got like project paralysis now.
Are often low on supplies.
Yeah, see, I was forced to eat. There you go. Boom. You shall eat. Oh, man. I saw that, didn't I? Just the arbitrariness. It's like I'm my own worst DM right here. Hold on, I'm getting called up to do something here. Oh, one-shotted. Headshot. All right. Now we can start plaguing you. I don't want to do a zealous accusation. Let's stun you. Oh, he resisted. Yeah, it is. It is pretty hardcore, man. I see some stuff happen in this game that I would never want to inflict on people. Hold on a second. I got to respond to somebody. There you go. No, I'm trying to help an old friend out. So, you know, so I got to respond to her from time to time on messages. You know, because... Oh. Oh, death's door. So close. Don't kill me before I have a chance to heal. See, the thing about this game is that hitting 0 hit points is almost meaningless if you've got enough healers. But hitting maximum stress, that's more deadly than the death blow stuff. Because at least with the death blow stuff, it's like any one heal. It's almost like 5th edition in that matter. Any one heal brings you back to positive. You're still debuffed, right? But it's not like they can come around and one-shot you unless they've got some sort of special ability. It's like in 5th edition when you get dropped to 0 and then you get a bit of healing, you're brought back up and you're good to go again. So you can keep bouncing back and forth if you're careful. And there's the quest completion. I'm not going to return to the hamlet just yet. I'm going to open this up. Oh, I don't have a shovel or a key. I guess I am returning to the hamlet. My bad.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
And I think I got to let my A team get some rest here because I think my Crusader is about to lose it. What did we get? Fated. That's good. Off guard is terrible. Hylomania is okay. Deadly is... I wish Deadly was on him. Yeah. So let's see what we can do. Okay, courtyard quest.
Consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Yeah, poor Reynolds. I need to put him to sleep for the trip, man. So I've unlocked the Wield. Reynold needs to... Does he have, like... He can only pray.
The Abbey calls to the faithful.
So we will set him to pray. Oddly enough, everybody else's stress is relatively low. I can't... I don't have the sanitarium unlocked. This would be the perfect week to get Dismas some treatment. And the sanitarium's still closed. God damn it. Here. I think I'm going to treat Simmel. Here, you go to the bar. And I think Dismas and Percy are just going to ride. Let me see what I got. I got a Houndmaster, and I got this for the Abomination. We'll give the Abomination his Lock of Patience. And we got a Houndmaster. No, we don't. We don't have a Houndmaster. No, no Houndmaster. Okay. We got somebody that can fit in either on... Well, there's a healer. Oh. I don't like my B team. My B team is super ugly. Oh, this is an ugly B team. I'm going to have to rely on weird reconstruction. Well, I mean, weird reconstruction with Plague Doctor if I got Battlefield Medicine? No, I don't. Oh, I'd have to unlock it. I mean, I've got the guild, right? Do I have the guild yet? Please tell me I've got the guild. Yes, I got the guild, so I can unlock it.
We will face ever greater
No, I don't want to enable that.
Our soldiers must be ready.
Ah, let's get the Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Oh, God. Plague Doctor. Get Battlefield Medicine. Ouch. Yeah, let's remap your combat skills. I'm just going to make this a copy of my first Plague Doctor. I hate to do it. But it gotta be done. Still no Houndmaster. Do I have enough to upgrade my blacksmith yet? No, I do not. I could trade some in, but I always feel bad trading stuff in. Let's take a look at what my next adventure has. Alright, Virtuous Chalice is good. Oh, but it's freaking Farmstead. I don't like any of these items. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's a... that one would be a good one. I don't want you. Get back here. Taking a level 0 party into the Weald as their first go, though. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm feeling reckless. Yeah, I like the game once it gets rolling, and I know I'm saying that never having actually finished it, but it's not bad. I mean, look, 100% of room battles. I can handle that on a short adventure with level 0 party. And that'll get me a 10% virtue chance for Percy. We'll do that. We'll get you that. We'll get you that. And I go overboard on food and torches because... just because. Maybe I should have edited the stream title to RPG Plays Darkest Dungeon. I'm going to do that. There we go. Yeah, you can't go overboard on food. I mean, it takes money and you don't sell it. I mean, who wants to buy used food, really? The fact that you can sell it at all at the end of the adventure is hilarious. But who goes into a general store and is like, yeah, I would like to pick up some used food. How big is this level? There's a room battle right off the bat. Oh, that's not a bad level. We'll do this. I say and immediately have to burn my shovel. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's not really used. It's like secondhand food. There we go. Journal page. Alright. That's your lore. That's your lore for the day. Ugh. Here's the only problem, is I don't do a lot of wield. So I don't know what does what. So give me a minute. I know the fungal artillery is a real problem to deal with sometimes. So let's try to stun one. And we will... How are they on blight resist? Oh god, they're heavy blight resist. Let's try to stun the other one. There you go. Sacrificial stab. Yeah, this is like a newbie group. These guys have high protection. Let's stun one of them. Missed! Well, there's your stun wearing off. Alright, what we got here? We got another stun. This time on one of these guys. Alright. I don't know how to use abominations. These guys are going to resist. No, they're still stunned. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how to use abominations at all. Let's just try and finish this one. Oh no, these guys have a ton of hit points. Alright, these guys have 100% stun resistance. They're not going to get stunned anymore. Let's drop some blight resistance debuff. Okay. So we can try and get some blight on them. Yeah, abominations can mess your own party up. So you gotta be kind of careful. They're pretty powerful, but if you unleash them, they can mess the whole party up. There is a strat to use them, and that is basically to have some real high stress resist on your healers. But I have like literally nothing that can get these guys. Bringing this party into the Weald was a serious mistake because they're all blight based damage, and the Weald has high blight resist. How are your stun resist? How's your stun resist? Oh, your stun resist is back to normal. Good. Good. Oh. Of course, it doesn't help if I can't freaking hit. How's your stun resist? Is it back to normal? Yes, it is. I don't know. I haven't tried that. I might have to try that. The Vestal, trying to see if that even works. How's your stun resist? Normal. Stun. Just keep them stunned. So I can whiff. Like, just incessantly whiff on them. At least I got a little bit of blight damage going. Being so blight heavy in here is just rough, though. There, now he'll die, but when his turn comes around. Give Beast a bite. A whole lot of nothing. Let's pull this one forward. Yes! That one's dead. This one's gonna die next. Oh! I actually managed to attack once. Now I'm blighted. Well, let's cure blight. Oh. Oh, I thought this one was gonna die. I was 1 hit point off. Man, my abomination is getting beat down. Alright, abomination. Here, let's heal the abomination. Alright, so he took no blight damage because I managed to heal him before it was his turn. Nice. Let's weird construct. Oh, let's do weird reconstruction. That is a big heal. That's a big boy heal. There you go. And here we go. Yeah, I'm nervous about the wield with this party. What do we got? We got, nice. We got a minus 20% the party surprise. There you go. It's not too bad. And we're going to have another battle right off the bat. Please don't be 4 people. Grubs. It could be worse. Let's do emboldening vapors. Yeah, so I've been trying to get stuff up on other platforms, and I've been having hilarious problems trying to get them up on one in particular because my RPG story times are just too long. It's kind of funny. Kill it! Kill it! Yeah, I don't mind grubs. They're easy kills. Who's my trap remover in this party? Apparently my freaking doctor is my trap remover. Ah. Oh no. Okay, resisted. Good. Here. You're my corpse inspector too. Got zoo. How do you catch zoophobia from a corpse? Welcome back. Still grinding on. At least it's all a straight shot.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Get the torch. Oh, I didn't see those guys. Inspector corpse. I'm gonna grab you and drag you up front. Here we go. Yeah, that much is good. That's like the only good part about this. Alright, rush shot. Dodged. Alright, so you. Ah, all dodged. Yes. You're down? Oh, no, you lived. One thing that bugs me about the antiquarian is that all of their stuff has this huge range. It's like everybody else is super consistent. Antiquarians just have this huge dice roll. Alright, you're stunned. And I'll just kill this one. Boom. Yeah, I can take it. Yeah, I am not an expert at this game by any means. But at least I'm getting the job done, you know? We'll keep blighting that one. Is that one got enough to kill him yet? Not quite. Now he does. No, he didn't. Oh my god. No, there we go. Yeah, it's 4 versus 4. Alright. Gonna use weird reconstruction on you. And then that guy will die whenever. I mean, I think I'm doing good for not having played this game for damn near a year. Man, this is just ugly. It's ugly. Here we go. Blinding gas. It's gonna be slow again. So ugly. Stab it. Nah. You fail. Stun this one. Resisted. Ouch. Got that bleed going. Well, they got some blight up. Let's try and get some more blight on it. Man, a blight heavy party in the wheel it's just killing me. Oh no. Heal for 0. Oh. So much ugly. Alright, you're marked. I need to start healing him. Alright. We'll heal you up. Stop your bleeding. I had to approve that. Yeah, that's right. That's what the filter catches. Did I set that filter? No. See? I healed him for 0 once and then for 12 the next. That's why antiquarians are kind of a gamble. I wish I could set a default free speech filter, but then YouTube would like take me down. They'd be like, "No, you have to go ahead and make sure that nobody says anything that might be offensive."
The will to fight falters.
Oh. Miss again, of course. Man, this is just painful. I'm slogging through with like one of the least optimal parties for this thing. No, I don't have an antiquarian. I mean occultist, my bad. Where's my mind? The occultist. That's why I don't like the occultist. What did I just do? Did I just use a skill by clicking on him? The hell? I didn't think I had one selected. I guess it was default selected. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant occultist. I wasn't thinking. I'm getting tired. I mean, I could heal the party for one and de-stress them, but no, I think I'll kill this dog. Heal him! Thank you. Stop the bleeding! My hero is blighted. Which one is blighted? You're blighted? Okay, that's cool. Ah, healed 0. And he's bleeding. Oh, thank you, occultist. I can't handle. It's funny. I can't handle caffeine, man. I'm too fat and out of shape. I can't handle caffeine. Gives me heart issues. So I do all the work that I do with no caffeine. It's actually good because I never have problems sleeping when I do sleep. Yeah. I never have problems sleeping when I do get to sleep, but yeah, I run without caffeine, man. I overdid it when I was. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that was an ugly run. Oh, that was such an ugly run. I'm gonna let that go there, man. I'm responding to something. Hold on. Alright, so let's see what I got. Let's see what I earned. Yeah, I think the closest I get to caffeine is like hot chocolate, which is like 99% no caffeine. It's got like a tiny fraction in it. Natural. I don't know if I like that. That's a weird one. Alright, let's return to town. So how ugly was that run? Let's see how ugly that run was. First of all, I got a new character. I don't like run. Man. I love the shield breakers, but they've got a. I haven't cleared the dreams on this account yet. Like when you get the shield breaker, they get 3 dreams when you have them in your party in camp, and you have to fight things in them, and it's only I think it's only 1 per account, or is it 1 per playthrough or 1 per account? I think it's 1 per playthrough. So I clearly haven't done it with this playthrough yet. You know, as ugly as that was, that party is ready to go again. It's like good and ready to go. I'm not going to do them again, but my B team is not having a problem. So let's go to the guild. I feel like I want to upgrade everybody, but I need to upgrade the guild first. What's more useful? The skills? I think the armor is. I guess that answers that. I don't have the stuff to boost the armor, so let's boost the skills. All right. All right. Well, we'll buff them. We'll go ahead and get them up. And we will get... We'll get Percy her trinket. There we go. Oh. That was just such an ugly run, man. Yeah, none of them died and they're ready to go again, so... It could be worse. I don't think I even need to... I don't even need to throw any of them into stress relief just yet. Yeah, let's clear these guys out. Get my A team back on the job. Okay. So what are our options here? We've got our occultist with something I don't need. We've got plus 10% stun skill chance, which is useful, as we saw in the last one. We've got cave, or cove, my bad. I've got one of those. I don't need... well, I could use another one, but not that bad. And then Jester. Jester can go screw itself. Jester can get the hell out of my game. Oh, that Hellion. I want to do an all Hellion run. But I can't get that many Hellions right now. Yeah, we're just going to do another short skirmish for a 10% skill chance common. I feel so so low quality doing that. Whoops, one too many. My bad. Yeah, we'll put it back. Alright, let's embark. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this is kind of a big level for a short campaign. Yeah, the pain train. Yeah, that I tried that. I only got 3 Hellions, and it works. It freaking works. Well, most of the time, not 100% of the time. It's just so fun, man. None of this matters. None of this really matters. You know what I've been doing lately, aside from working on all those Let's Plays, is I've been playing Trials of Mana on the Switch. Because I'm on record as not liking JRPGs, so I thought I'd try it. And I've actually been having a lot of fun, but it's not a typical JRPG. It's an action RPG. It just happens to be made by a Japanese company. Kill that blight. Alright. Deal with the trap. There we go. Finally I got one disarmed without walking into it. Yeah, the editing. Oh my god. I've been doing the editing cheesy lately. I need to start adding like little things, like little commentary and stuff, but it just takes so much work. I don't if I mess up the editing, because I've been doing it way more quickly now, if I mess up the editing, try and let me know. Because well, I've just basically been here's how I used to do the editing. I used to watch the entire episode of gameplay and pay attention to it. Yeah. And try and catch my mess ups, right? But lately, instead, what I've been doing is I've been trying to catch my mess ups in play and then marking the time, so that instead of having to listen to all of it, all I have to do is go back through and just catch where I know that I messed up and just edit that part out. And it sped it up from taking like an hour and a half to edit per episode to taking like 10 minutes to 15 minutes to edit per episode. So it's not that bad. But the problem is that sometimes I mess up. Oh, nice protection stone. I'll give that to you. You can take that. And I'll give you this too. And you still need a heal, but that's okay. You'll deal with it. Wait, will this remove it? No, it doesn't, but it gives you protection. Anyway, What was I saying? Oh yeah, the problem with that is that if I didn't catch an error while it was being made, then I don't have the timestamp, so I skip it. And the other part is I've been using these monitor headphones instead of my old ones. And these monitor headphones are much more soundproof. So if I get... I classically live relatively near to a train tracks. So I sometimes won't hear the train go by or something like that. And it'll end up... Oh, you're greedy, so you went in and opened that. All right. Yeah. So that's good. And then the... I didn't even see that. I guess nobody detected it. Yeah, the other thing that I've noticed is that for some reason my Adobe... I use Adobe Premiere. Yeah, I won't hear the pain train run by. I don't use... I mean, I use Adobe Premiere. For some reason, it's been... yeah, Pool of Radiance and Baldur's Gate are the main things. For some reason, it has not been exporting my sound 100% of the time. So it'll export like 20 videos all right, and then one video it'll decide not to output the soundtrack because I guess because the buffer, like, I guess because maybe the cache file got corrupted or something. So I had somebody point out like an Age of Decadence that I had to re-edit and re-upload that got like 24 minutes in, and then the rest of the episode it didn't get my narration. And I know for a fact that like at least 3 people watched that before it went live because I get to look at the view track, and not one of them said a word for it. And it was actually live on my channel for a week before somebody I'd never heard of was like, "Hey, there's no there's no narration on this one." And I was like, "Oh no." See, and that's another thing. I check them kind of before I put them up, but I don't check the whole thing. I only check the first minute or so. So when it was just randomly like 24 minutes in decided to drop all the sound, I had no way of knowing that. I was like, "Oh no." But yeah, editing, fun and games with editing, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to up my game on that. Yeah, the BG stuff's real old. I've been asked by some of my... I've been asked a few times to go back to it and maybe do Siege of Dragonspear. Oh my god. Or like some multiplayer stuff. I might do that. There's nothing in here I want to do. Okay, so I might do that. I might get like... Yeah, I mean the AD&D type stuff is you know, of course, real popular. But I might do for like patrons and supporters and stuff. I might do like a multiplayer Baldur's Gate sometime. I know my biggest patron would like that, and I know my second biggest patron would also like that. So. Ooh, what's this? 20% move resistance. That goes on you. So I don't need you moving up to the front anymore. Yeah. I just, I tell you what my main problem is that, and I haven't played, keep in mind, I haven't played Baldur's Gate since my Let's Play of it, almost. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 2 since my Let's Play, and they completely overhauled the, they did a overhaul that UI about the time that Siege of Dragonspear came out, and, I mean, I think I may have played it like a couple times after Siege, but not enough to really get into it, so, like, I don't know where it's at with the new interface and such. 100% of room battles, and a room battle could be either way. I don't even know what I feel like right now. Here. You get some blight. Yeah. I remember they were really, really awkward when they came out, but I also remember that they changed it a little bit. Oh man, you don't even want to know how many times I ran some of the... I got no problem with rough battles, man. I tell you what, I tell you right now, I edited some of the battles in my Baldur's Gate 2 Let's Play. I don't remember how many times, but some of them were approaching like 10 or 11 times. And there's one battle in my Morrowind Let's Play. Yeah. There's one battle in my Morrowind Let's Play with the Lich on, I think is it Firemoth? But you go down there and you got this Lich. I had 4.5 hours of footage for that just under 30-minute episode, because I died so many times, and we're not talking like big, like 15 minutes and then you die. I was going in there and dying and dying and dying, and I don't even remember how many times I tried that, but I had over 4 hours of footage that I edited down to that episode. So yeah, tough battles. I can handle tough battles. I can handle annoying battles. I can handle arbitrary battles. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I run into. Oh no, he's stressed. This guy's getting his stress up. Oh no, and it's gonna go... Wait, I've got a shovel. Yes, I've got a shovel. Yes. Come on, I need to get through this. This isn't even a long adventure. I'm just getting awkward draws on stuff. They're all gonna target him. Oh wait. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Yeah, tough battles, yeah. And here's the thing, man, it carries over to tabletop gaming. I am a pain to DM for. Because the DM will put like together this long involved fight, and I'll undertake it anyway, even when the rest of the party doesn't want to. And the thing about me is that like if I lose a character because I'm kind of old school like that, I just shrug and laugh. And some DMs I've noticed hate that for some reason. Well, not hate that, but like I've had DMs talk to me like, oh man, Rav, I'm so sorry about what happened to your character. I mean, I tried to make it so they could, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just gonna re-roll. And they're like, wait, what? You're not upset? And I'm like, nah, man. Them's the dice, man. Character dies, character dies. So yeah, I got that kind of attitude. I want to open this. Let me open this. Yes, heirlooms. All right, now I need to get out of here. See, the trick is not to press your luck in this game. It's all about risk, man. It's less about party and resource management and more about risk management. On the other hand, that does make me DM a little bit too hard sometimes. Yeah. I don't know why I got that thing there. Oh, clumsy. No, not thanatophobia. Although unerring is nice. Man, I had somebody lost their character in the patron game today. It was brutal, man. They were down to like one. They were fighting an invisible stalker, and they were down at like 2 hit points. And everybody else in the party managed to go before them, but then they all missed. And the invisible stalker only had like 6 hit points left too. And so the invisible stalker managed to go right before this guy, and crit him and just took him out in one hit. Went from 2 hit points to like negative 20 in one blow. Alright, so I've got a flagellant now. They're decent tanks. And that fills out my stock. I need to get my roster some give my roster some room. Yeah, it was just brutal, man. And this was a 2nd edition game, so it took him a while to get this character up. And I'm like, you can have him raised because the priest of the village owes them. The priest of the village has access to raise dead. He owes them some goodwill, and they've got enough money to pay him like whatever little bit he'd ask for. And he was like, "Nah, don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "I'll make a new character." I'm like, "Okay, man, whatever works for you."
Heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
All right. I think it is high time for Dismas to take a break. Here, you get to... I will put you into prey. Oddly enough, I don't even think the rest of... I mean, I guess Percy could play. Could rest. Since my A-team's not going out again immediately. Yeah. Yeah, there's some games that are like that. Still don't have a Houndmaster. But I do have this, and I'm going to give this to Medleys or whatever. Because my B team's about to hit again. Can I bolster them? I think I'd better bolster them. Oh, that's another thing I hate about abominations. They take a lot to train. There we go. Yeah. I don't know, man. Normally I would be wrapping up here, but I feel like I could go out. I could go on one more crawl. Yeah, I think I'll do one more crawl. Yeah, let's go to one more adventure. I don't know what I'm going to play next week. Oh, you know what I might do? Well, let me check something real quick. Let me see. Give me a minute. Next Thursday... My quick look. No, I don't even have close to a quick look. I need like 12 of them to do a quick look, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8, so unless like 4 more really nice free / pay what you want tabletop. Is it on my end or is it on your end? But yeah, next week is not going to be pay what you want / quick look. So I may do this again unless something else kind of comes up. Yeah. I don't know. I got a new internet connection. It's supposed to have better connection than my last one, but I haven't had a chance to really test it out. Tomorrow, at some point, and I don't know when, but tomorrow at some point, I will be streaming the footage capture for my Indie Game Friday for next week on the secondary channel. Yeah, I think YouTube's been doing that. I'm looking at the number of people that have been watching, and it goes down a lot all of a sudden. It's like, it goes down from like 6 to like 1, and then it comes back up, and then it goes down to 1 again. And I don't know whether that's people just getting bored and leaving like all at once, or oh my god, the Necromancer's Apprentice is up, and my A team is not here. No. Could I scrape together another A team? Should I send these guys against the Necromancer's Apprentice? I feel like I should, just for the laughs. What else is on offer here? Flagellant. I want that. Yeah. I want this knife. But it's Courtyard. I would need my A team for that. It's Courtyard. Yeah, I think Necromancer is going to be what I need. Oh, there's another Virtuous Chalice. Necromancer or Courtyard? God, I want that knife, though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the Courtyard. I'm going to do the Courtyard with my B team. You get to see me wipe. It's going to be a hard wipe, man. I'm going to wipe so hard here. I don't need torches. I need 2 of those. I'm going to need some blight. Some medicinal herbs. There we go, and lots of these. Here it goes. Courtyard. Fuck the Courtyard. Seriously. I hate the Courtyard. I love the theme of that DLC, but I hate the Courtyard so much.
Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mock the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues. Our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows. Our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Yeah, they gonna die.
So
They all gonna die.
these stone terraces and sprawling gardens for the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Actually, what's worse is they may not die. They may all get infected and then bring it back to the rest of my people. Well, I got 2 curio rooms right off the bat. That's a good sign. Because that's what I'm looking for. Man, I'm afraid to touch this, but I'm going to. Ah, oh, bleeding. Right off the bat. You can handle it. Alright, let's take these guys down. Oh, it's just not a good sign. Cure that bleed. Stun it. Oh my god. I think this guy's got like 100% stun resist. Doesn't have 100% smite resist, apparently. Oh man, I hate the Courtyard so much. I hate it for multiple reasons. At least there's no freaking moths in it. I would freak out. I would uninstall the DLC if it had moths in it. Mosquitoes I could handle. Leeches I can handle. Other bugs I can handle, but moths freak me out. Oh, nice, a bleedstone. Here you go. You get the who has bleed? Do you have bleed? No one has bleed here. My god. Seriously, nobody has bleed? The hell, man? What kind of party is this? I'll give you the bleed. Just to hold it. Yeah, motophobia. I don't know why. What I do know is that when I messed up on the Ancestor Moth quest in Skyrim that one time and I had to redo it twice, I almost had a fit on camera, man. I had to edit that out. I had to walk away from the computer for like 15 minutes to settle myself down. I don't even know why. It's completely irrational. It is a true phobia. It is completely irrational. I don't know why. Like, even talking about it's getting me jittery. I'm going to talk about something else. These guys resist stun. And they've got high blight resistance. But it's all... Oh, they're blighted. Good, good, good. Come on, blight them. Yes. Yes. More blight. Alright. I'm going to pull you.
Precision and power.
If I can't stun them, I can at least make sure that the dots are evenly distributed over the group. Here comes the pain. Oh, God. Well, there's some blight on me. Wait, did he transfer the blight to me? Oh, no! I didn't know they could do that.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Here, let me cure some of that blight. I didn't even know they could do that. That was my bad. It's not gonna stop me from continuing to stack blight on them. It just means I'm gonna have to be a little bit more watchful. There you go. Well, here's the thing about that. Hold on a second. I want to go down there. Just here. I want to go down there. I want to mouse over prestidigitation. Here's the thing. When they did that on me, their blight disappeared. And I don't know if it transferred it or it cured it, but it disappeared off of them when they hit me with it. Okay, you did. Well, there's a buzzing hive. What do I got here? A plague doctor. Again with the bleed skill chance. I don't have a bleed skill. That's the most useless trinket for me right now. Well, here's the thing. 2 of them were, but then 2 of them lost it. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But I had blighted all of them, and then 2 were no longer blighted. This is like super useless to me because I never put my plague doctors in melee range. Here, there's 1 hive down, 2 more to go. If this is another hive and I get real lucky, I might get all 3 hives right off the bat. I don't know. Maybe it's just my old man eyes. I have a hard time seeing all of the little details. Is this another hive? No, this is throbbing cocoons. Why did I look at that? Ah, that triggered a battle. Yeah. I'm a little younger than you, but my eyes have always been bad, so I take it with what I can get. I haven't had my eyes tested in a long time. I need to just go do it. It's not like it's expensive or anything. I've been putting it off for weeks. I've been basically putting it off because of the whole COVID thing. I got a My Eye Lab literally like 3 minutes away. For like $50 I can get new glasses. But I've been putting it off because I didn't want to like deal with walking in there during the COVID thing. And now it's just like pure laziness almost. Yep, I'm bleeding. I know I'm bleeding. Here we go. Here we go. Now he's blighted. We need to kill this. Maybe I should battlefield medicine myself. Stop my bleeding. No! Oh! I should have ended him. I knew I should have ended him. That's the thirst. That's the one that basically turns you into one of these. Kill this guy. Thank you. Now you're going to give that to him. Okay, no, he resisted it. Good. Here. Put you down. Did I mention I hate the courtyard? Just making sure that's out there. Yeah, it will. It will, but I need him to last until the end of this crawl at least. Yeah. I mean, the farmhouse is not much better, but at least you don't risk like other people catching all kinds of crazy stuff. Got more bugs. Skeeters. You know, we got mosquitoes almost that big here. Especially during summertime. Well, the good news is that nobody's gone insane yet. I haven't had anybody break that stress yet. This guy can relieve his own stress. I should be doing that more. Except he's almost also one of my main DPS in this party. Most of the hard times tonight have been because I've been insisting on putting this really, really terrible B team through some of the most unoptimal dungeons. It's like they're really not designed for these dungeons. These are like just like my thrown together B team. 22 heal, nice. Kill it. Alright, tell you what, you get to heal yourself. Take some of that stress off. Hell, I'll do it again. Got a lot of healers in this party. Here, we'll finish this off. Yeah, the other game that I like that's like real hardcore like this is Battle Brothers. But I never picked up the latest DLC for it. I've been waiting for it to go on sale, but Battle Brothers almost never goes on sale. It does from time to time, so I'm kind of waiting on the Steam. If it doesn't go on sale on the Steam Spring sale, whenever that happens, I'm probably gonna pick up that DLC anyway. I'm pretty terrible at Battle Brothers too, but it gives a different feel. That game just makes me want to play Warhammer. And I don't get to play Warhammer almost ever. Alright, what we got here? I got a little bit of blight up. I do not have the DPS for this. I still have to clear 2 hives, too. I think this particular level, I haven't played it much, but I think it pretty much always has like 1 hive right at the beginning, and then way over here, you get like 2 more hives in like some branching off areas. Alright, more blight. Yes. I do like the Abomination Plague Doctor combo for getting the blight up. He's gathering the blood. Alright, let's finish you off. I should heal my Plague Doctor. I need to heal my Plague Doctor. There you go. Yeah, we'll heal him. And we will heal you. We will heal yourself.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Gather the blood. Alright, that's cool, because we're going to do Inspiring Cry. Should have done Inspiring Cry on the Plague Doctor. My bad. We'll take this down. I was just getting a little bit of extra healing.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, that bleed here. Eating the food. It's the only reason I carry food in this one. Man, that's not a thronging hive. I'm not going to touch it. Alright. So I got a room battle and a curio room. Let's do the curio room. There's got to be a thronging hive in there, right? I don't even want to touch these things. Why am I touching them? It's like, why am I even? You know? I should have the Abomination transform or something, but everybody's kind of on the edge right now. Well, my Plague Doctor's on the edge right now, so need to get this guy down. And there's your Crimson Curse. Again. So now I have 2 people who are infected. I still don't know how to cure them. I'll have to look that up sometime.
Inspiration and improvement.
Why did I target that one? I'm starting to fall asleep. I'm clicking on the wrong things. I mean, I'm enjoying it. As difficult as that may be to leave, I am enjoying this. And hey, at least it's my B team and not my A team. Wait, is that a hive?
So clearly in view,
Yes, it is.
or is it merely a trick of
2 hives down. Let this last one be a hive too. If this last one's a hive, I'm going to be so grateful. Nope. Alright, tell you what. You get to drink. You're bleeding. Great. Alright. Okay. Alright, good. Good. The problem is that you still need to fight all the way through the courtyard boss. I have a hard time just getting through 1 or 2 courtyard levels without actually getting enough to get to a boss. Give me a curio. Oh. At least this room's close. I just need 1 more hive. I'm ignoring everything. I just want a hive. Alright, so there are a few ways to remove it. Good. I usually just let the characters die, so I never get that far on the curse. I will say this. They upped the drop rate of the blood so that it's not quite as annoying as it was when it first came out.
as life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Yeah. Here. You get to be pulled back from death's door. Kill it!
Another one falls.
Nice. Yeah, that involved loading it up on my laptop, and my laptop's slow as hell.
Executed with impunity.
Like, I use my tablet for more work than my laptop anymore.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Did
insidious
get this.
killer.
Alright. Well, I guess there's only one way to go, and there's a battle there. Oh my god, stop it with the random encounters.
Grievous,
Oh no!
palpable.
His resolve is tested. Failure. Alright. Although, I'm what? I'm what? How many hours in? I am 2 hours in. And there's my first affliction. Not a bad night. Oh yeah, man, that's rough, man. Well, here's the thing. I only replace my computers every, like, 5 years. But this laptop is, like... I only use it to browse, to chat, and to write. It's like a 2008 laptop. Got 2 people at death's door. Can I heal you? I should have concentrated on these. But you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to have these heal. It's time to unleash the abomination.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Alright. Here we go. I'm doing all of this for the rogue. If this team dies... Oh, God. He's irrational. I forgot. Ah. Here, I'll use this. Pull you forward. He resisted me. At least heal yourself. Alright. If this entire party dies, it doesn't matter as long as I win this particular expedition. Transform! Were-goat time! Rip into him. Rip and tear. Yeah, my abomination will pull this through. Even if it's just him at the end. Yeah, I know you're gonna do a heart attack. That's okay. We see you, dude.
The blood quickens.
Oh no, he's hopeless. I got a hopeless abomination. No! No! He was so... He was doing so good!
Injury and despondence.
No! My abomination failed me. And I still have no idea where the last hive is. Get this thing down. All of you people are marked here in this team right now. Every single one of these people can die as long as I get that freaking knife. Give me the knife and it'll be all good. I will sacrifice this entire group right here as long as I get that knife for Desmus. No, not yet, man. I'm still. This is still real early in the game. That Mega Gator, man. Oh man, that Gator can go screw itself. I'm gonna hit it before I hit the end, aren't I? He's gonna be right in front of the last hive, isn't he? I don't know if this one's. I haven't played this game enough to know whether the courtyard is randomly generated or not. It doesn't seem to be, so... I think the gator's, like, probably right here. Oh, God. I just realized, man. That gator is probably right there. We're going to use the rest of this. Do I typically place pre-written mega dungeons in my homebrew campaign? I will tell you this. I don't have a home... Well, I've got like 4 things that I use. I don't use... And yeah, I know I'm just kind of... of killing time right now. Because I don't want to face that fucking gator. I'm sorry. Do I place pre-written mega dungeons in my homebrew campaign? I normally don't, simply because unless they're ones that I've written. If you mean stuff that I pull off the shelf and stuff, I usually run those separate. Now what I will do is pull portions of those dungeons to use in my own homebrew campaign. But if it's a homebrew campaign that I'm designed from the ground up, and I put a mega dungeon in it, it'll be one that I've written purely, instead of one that I've pulled off somebody else. Now, that's just my personal preference, though. That's just my personal preference, because I will 100% say that... Yeah, I really don't want to face that gator, man. There's nothing wrong with throwing a pre-written mega dungeon into an existing campaign if you got the space for it. Especially if your players don't know what that dungeon is. God, these guys are blight resistance, aren't they? Yeah, they got 100% blight resistance. Oh man, this is not the party for the courtyard. This is like the anti-courtyard party. This is like not what I need. Good one, occultist. Yeah, personal preference. I need to get my pop filter broke because it was some cheap Chinese crap that I pulled off the internet, and it decided to just break. Like I didn't even touch it. It was just like, I'm done, and flop. I don't even know where the pieces went. Like it had like this gooseneck thing, and it just stopped working and fell apart. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, man. Ah, I didn't even get a chance to heal him. Yeah, it says run. I don't care if I run. Look, I can turn into the weregoat again. We're doing this. We're doing this. Weregoat time. Do I think that modules like 1st and 2nd edition would work for 5th edition? It depends. I will say this. I have successfully used... If you're talking about official stuff... See, that's why I love the weregoat. If you're talking about official stuff, like Wizard of the Coast releasing them, not really. Because I don't think that they... I honestly don't think they know how to do it anymore. Because I've read some of the stuff. Yeah, this is all BS right here. Like I don't even need half of this stuff. I'm just taking it to clear space. But I've read some of the stuff that they produced for like Adventure Guild and such, or at least the writers from Wizards of the Coast. I'm not impressed with it a lot of times. Do I think that it could work in general if it was like somebody, like a third party thing? No, why am I even looking at these? Alright. Damn it, man. I don't have any blood for you. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Do I think that in general, the modules would work? I've seen modules that do work. Yeah. Shovel the flower pot. Okay. I'll remember that for the next one. But in terms of modules that might work, yeah, third-party ones work. I've read a few third-party 5th edition things that work in a similar old-school style, and I'll get back to this game in a sec. And I don't have my 5th edition stuff on the shelf anymore because I don't use it. But I've used the Yawning Portal conversions of 1st edition stuff to 5th edition as their own standalone modules, and it worked just fine. I've plugged them into campaigns and like individually, and it worked just fine. But I don't think Wizards of the Coast has it in themselves to write like good, just one-shot modules. So you have to look for third parties on this. What does this guy do? I don't remember encountering this guy because I don't do the courtyard a lot. Should I talk to him? I'm going to ask the person that seems to know what he's doing. Okay, I don't have any blood to give him, so I'm just SOL. Give me a curio. Oh my god. That's the quest location. There, this has got to be the this got to be the gator. Yeah, the stress system. Except only in older school D&D. I prefer OSR D&D right now, personally. I still run 5th edition, but I prefer the OSR stuff. I'd love to see the stress mechanic in... I hate this. Well, it was a nice run. Yeah, I'm never going to beat him. It's over, man. It's over, man. Game over.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle
I'm gonna
may yet
abandon
be
this
won.
quest. I was hoping that it would be in better shape. I forgot about the gator because I never played Courtyard. Oh, I forgot about the gator. I'm half tempted to send these guys to their death just for spite, but I'm gonna engage them just to show real what the gator does. They're all gonna die, but I'm gonna engage them just to show real what the gator does. You ready for a death show? I don't even think I'm gonna last 4 rounds, man. I think 3. I think the first time he does the ambush predator thing, I'm dead. Because this guy's not going to last long. Like, I've got 2 people that aren't even going to last until then. I mean, look. The stream's almost over anyway. And this is my B team. So... Miss! Screw this dude. Ouch. Okay. Were-goat. I need you, Were-goat, but I need you to... There's virtue. There we go. Why hirelings have gone out of style along with establishing a stronghold. Hirelings have gone out of style because they're harder to run in current editions. They recently introduced hireling rules into... What kind of hireling rules into Tasha's Cauldron, and they're still awkward to use. I'm running an old school game. I mentioned it at the start of the stream. That is meant to be like almost like a hex crawl / kingdom builder type thing in 5th edition. And I've been giving them plenty of opportunity to get hirelings, and they still haven't been using... They've been using a couple of them, but not nearly as many as they have access to. And there's one down. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get this. And he hasn't even used Ambush Predator yet. My God. Yeah, I can't reach him. Just hope and pray on my Were-goat. Yeah, it's just difficulty tracking them with as many stats are in modern editions. That, and people like to be their own hero, right? People all like your average modern RPG group. Everybody wants to be the hero, you know. Yeah, there is that. There is that. I wasn't going to say it. Oh, God damn. Yeah, this is... I don't think I can target him with Slam. It's going to be Rage again. He's going to dodge it. Yep. as for Stronghold stuff went down a long time ago. It takes a very like even in the old days. I gotta be honest. Even the old days, playing old school D&D like Redbox and stuff. A lot of my groups never used the Stronghold rules like at all. And I loved them, but they're not for everybody. So it takes a lot of micromanagement that a lot of people don't like to do. To put it simply. Oh wait, I can slam him now. And I hill dodge, of course. Ah, this guy sucks so much. I need like 5 bleeds on this dude, and I have no bleeds. See, this guy's got a bleed resistance of 50%. Yeah, Strongholds and Followers is nice. I think it's a little bit too quirky and like video gamey for me in terms of like having everything be kind of abstracted and such. But it's a good start. I can see how it will work for some groups. My group is currently using the Legendary Games Kingdom rules, which are adapted from Pathfinder. We're using the Ultimate Kingdoms book for that, and that does require a little bit. Well, there's some damage, but he's gonna see. He heals it up as fast as I can deal it, and he's gone. You know, I gotta be honest. I didn't even know what that meant, the Westmarch style game, until recently, because it was just like natural for me. It's basically going out into the wilderness and carving your own stronghold. I haven't played in one, but I've run a few similar. But one of the things that I've done in my one of the things I prefer doing is, instead of going out into like the complete wilderness, I'll have my party go out, or my players go out into a already settled area to unite it. And it still includes the stronghold building things. Yeah, you need a lot of players for it. That's the thing. Like right now, Black Ridge Barony, which is my private Tuesday game, we've got about 5 players, and I give them 2 characters each. We had 6 players at one time, and we've got one of my patrons pops in from time to time to play on it when he's off work. So yeah, 6 rounds. No, you know, the only reason I lasted that long is because he did a lot of hiding. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die, but now you see why I hate the Gator. I hate the Gator because you need, I guess you need bleeds and a slightly higher level character group of characters. I forgot about the Gator. I totally forgot about the Gator. I just saw that knife and I wanted it so bad. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. So I currently use Fantasy Grounds for most of my games. I still have one 5th edition game on Roll20. I play in a friend's 5th edition game on Roll20 as well. I have been looking into the Forge, and I'm looking into a few other things because I want a solution that's a little bit more hands-off for OSR style gaming. Fantasy Grounds is excellent for 5th edition and for complex gaming, but I want something that's basically just a map. That's why I covered like that. What was it? One guy was coming up with just like Jester, Vessel, Highwayman, Gravedigger, Fregator. That is an excellent suggestion. I got to admit, I don't play the courtyard nearly enough to have realized that. There is a use for the Jester. Yeah, Jesters have high bleeds, while Highwaymen have high bleeds. Gravedigger have anti-stealth, don't they? And of course I got nothing. Nothing. That's alright. Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap up here soon. I should do just like a tabletop stream soon. Like not even playing it, just like sitting down, talking tabletop stuff, and designing something. Would people watch that? I mean, my mapping skills are like crap. They get the job done for me, but they're nothing special. But design, I could give my thoughts on design and stuff while I do it. Do I still use reaction tables? I do. For my 5th edition game, I do not. For my old school games, I do. Yeah, for my old school games, I do. Yeah, so I might try to set that up. My big thing with that is that I got to set up like a secondary camera and figure out how to get my. I mean, I've got additional cameras. I just need to set one up so that my system will actually be able to recognize it and use it as an input device. Yeah, the grave robber is awesome in this game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I will try to get something together for tabletop stuff. Before I leave, tomorrow I will be streaming on my secondary channel, capturing footage for my Indie Game Friday for next Friday. Saturday is my RPG News Roundup, so that'll be like a wash for the whole day. Expect some more. For those of you who are my subscribers, my subscribe star people, my patron people, and my channel members, I will try to get a whole slew more Fallout 2 and Pool of Radiance up this weekend. I'll probably edit them tomorrow and then export them overnight, so they'll be up like Saturday or Sunday. Do I use 5th edition overlay older edition rules? I tried that. And all it made me want to do is just run OSR stuff. So when I run 5th edition, I just mostly do 5th edition stock with some third-party stuff. I incorporate some Legendary Games stuff. And I incorporate some Frog God Games stuff, because I'm a big fan of Frog God Games. Did I check out Followhood Brotherhood of Steel Tactics? I have that. I'm not playing it quite yet, but I own it. In fact, I've owned that for a long time. I recently I've got it on GOG again, but I like have the original disc. God, here's my old DVD and my old CD disc. You know what I've got? I've got the Wizardry Archives. Hold on a second. Yeah, and I'll be wrapping up here soon, but before I do, I'm gonna chat a little bit. Here we go. I've got the Wizardry Archives. If you've ever seen this one, I don't have the box. This one's got Wizardries 1 through 7 on it. Let me see if I've got the. Hold on a second. But you asked me if I have Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. I have Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know if I've still got the disc for it though. I own it through GOG, but I have owned Fallout. Oh man, there's so many games in here that I've forgotten about. Fallout Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel, all 3 discs. I've got it original. Right next to like 3 copies of Diablo 2. I just picked up Wizards and Warriors on GOG, and I've still got the disc for that. Wizards and Warriors is what happened when D.W. Bradley wanted to do like another Wizardry type game. Man, I've got so many old discs. Got like 3 copies of Diablo 1. I need to go through my old disc collection sometime, man. Temple of Elemental Evil are they making that? Oh, you mean the Goodman Games stuff? Yeah, man. I'm gonna pick that up. The 5th edition stuff. That's like one of my favorite 5th edition lines right now. Is the Goodman Games stuff. I am getting Temple of Elemental Evil almost as soon as it comes out. It will probably take me like about a month afterwards to get the review ready because I read through the entire thing. Yeah, I've got all of them so far. I've even got Castle Amber. I've done reviews on all of them. I'm loving the series. It's hit or miss sometimes, but I'm loving the series. If you want to see me, I may do Fallout Brotherhood of Steel Tactics sometime. I don't know when. And I don't know whether it's going to be on the main channel. Because I'm kind of transitioning the main channel to do more tabletop stuff and just stick with the series I've already got. Yeah, I'm going to try to do more OSR reviews too. And I got... yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. And you know what's funny is that I just finished a playthrough of the Troika conversion of Temple of Elemental Evil to the computer game that converted it to 3.5 edition, and that's on my second channel. I had fun with that one. I did not actually beat the boss. I mean, I kind of did. I banished her for a little bit, but I didn't actually get... I fought Zugtamoy once, but I didn't get to beat her. It's going to be interesting to see what they add for that. Barrow Maze. Oh my god, I need to pick that up. The limitation on that... I want to do a review with the print version. I've got the PDF. I want to pick up the print version and do one. I do have... and if I do, I don't know whether to get the 5th edition one or the original one, because the 5th edition, in a word on the Barrow Maze, I'm not going to go into the specifics on what I think about Barrow Maze as a whole, even though I like it, but I will say this: the 5th edition conversion of Barrow Maze is really subpar. It's not good. It gets the job done, but it's not good. I've read the 5th edition conversion of Caverns of Archaea, and what's that other one? High Tower or High Fall or whatever, the floating dungeon. Those are better, but the Barrow Maze 5th edition conversion is kind of eh. Yeah, if I do Barrow Maze, I would probably do the OSR version. Yeah, High Fell, yeah. The 5th edition conversions of those are better than the 5th edition conversion of Barrow Maze. So if I get part of my problem is that when I do a review nowadays, I like to have the print, even if it's a print on demand, just so I can flip through it and I have something to put before the camera. I'm going to be doing a review of Old School Essentials, not the advanced one that's coming out soon, but like the one that came out a while back, because I got the rules tome on order. I'll be getting a review of that out probably a couple weeks, like a week or two after I get the book on that. And then I may run Barrow Maze either with... I don't know, I could run Barrow Maze. I bet I could scrounge up the people for it. Between my patrons and my private group, I could probably scrounge up the people for it. I've run it once. Here's the warning on Barrow Maze. I ran it once... with the 5th edition version, and the people that were in the group didn't like it, and they put up with my DMing style. My DM style is real casual. Yeah, they didn't like the way. I mean, it's not that they didn't like the way I ran it. They just didn't like it, and that disappointed me. That disappointed me a lot. But I might try Barrow Maze sometime. I think what got them bogged down is they got distracted digging up mounds. Like they got distracted just digging up mounds and not actually looking for things to do. And they took some damage. I warned them not to try to like camp when they were digging up the mounds and to go back to town, but they insisted on camping out there and they had troubles. Like Barrow Maze, if you're like low level and you go out there and you start digging up mounds and just camping in the marsh, then you're gonna have some issues. Yeah. Osric or Rule Cyclopedia. They're two entirely different things, man. I prefer Rule Cyclopedia over the AD&D core books. I gotta be honest. I take that back. I prefer Osric over the AD&D core books, just because it's easier for me to read and easier for my players to read. But given the choice between like Osric and Rule Cyclopedia or AD&D and Rule Cyclopedia, I don't know. I personally am fond of Rule Cyclopedia. Yeah, the art is terrible, but it's charming. I got a special place on my heart for Rule Cyclopedia because the first D&D I ever played was Redbox. Was Beck Me Redbox. Not the BX Redbox, but the Beck Me Redbox. So, the art is I find charming from that era. Although I got to admit I preferred the Beck Me art, the Redbox art, than I do the Rule Cyclopedia art. The Rule Cyclopedia art is like really cartoony. But as for the rules themselves, they're good. They're really good. They're really good. A lot of people love the Immortals rules and stuff, but yeah. All right, you take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and I will get some more Pool of Radiance and some more Fallout 2 up soon, and the Baldur's Gate stuff's going to be up there until I get taken off YouTube at some point, which everybody's going to get taken off YouTube at some point. Yeah, that's the thing about that, man. I could go on about old school art. I love the old school art, but I love the TSR art that was not the Sutherland III art, even though that's iconic in its cheesiness. But there was a period there in the early 80s before they started getting cheap. Like in the Beck Me Red box, in like the early second edition era, like the first player's handbook, that kind of art, I love that. You got this like curve with old school TSR art where it starts really bad, but it's understandable because they got a low budget, and then it gets really good, and then it gets really bad again. Yeah, Trampier, Otis, yeah, those I love that thing. But they get this weird art where it gets really good and then it just goes really bad again. I don't like, even though it's technically good, I don't like the art in the black cover second edition stuff. I mean, I like it on the cover, but when you look in the interior, it's kind of garbage. Some of it, not all of it, but like this stuff, like what even is this? I don't know if it's showing up there, but like what even is that? After the old school like orange cover player's handbook, which I'm gonna pull down, and you'll see why it's not on my shelf because it's all like torn up. But after you get like some solid blue line art like that, and then you go downhill in the black cover, and it's just terrible. I could go on about that art, and I'm not an art critic. That's the only issue, man. I am not an art critic. I can't tell you why I like what I like. I can only tell you what I like. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here, man. I am falling asleep. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate this. I try to do these streams every Thursday. Next week is going to be another gameplay. I don't know what I'm going to play next Thursday. It'll be something. And then the week after is probably going to be my pay what you want / free quick look stream that I do. Unless I see a lot come out this week. In which case I may do it like next Thursday. Or the next Thursday. But otherwise expect that in 2 Thursdays. Because I know some people like that. Anyway, I'm going to head off. As always, if you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback if you're watching this later, and subscribe for more RPG content, both tabletop and computer. Until next time, take care and goodbye.